I said it and I'll say it again. You do not need to be a bop right when you turn 18. This is something that I never see bigger creators in the SW community or the bop community talk about. So let's really talk about it. When you're 18, you're deciding what you want to do with the rest of your life. Something that being a bop can do is take away the freedom to decide what you want to do with the rest of your life. I thought when I was 18, I wanted to do music. Then I wanted to do art. Then I wanted to do graphic design. Then I wanted to be a hairstylist. Then I wanted to do social media. Notice how many times what I wanted to do with my life changed. But once you do this job, there may be a chance you don't have the option to change what you want to do, because people are not very accepting of this job, unfortunately. One of my problems with a lot of the bigger creators in this community is that they're not transparent about stuff. Not calling out anyone specifically, don't try and guess in the comments. They don't post about any of the negatives of this job. And they only post cars and houses and money and going on trips. I feel like that's been a really big trend in the community recently. A lot of creators also post as if they make like real movies, you know? When in reality, all they post is like fully covered stuff on their sites. So now you have a bunch of impressionable girls thinking, oh, they're doing that. The person I look up to is doing that. So now I'm gonna do that. When the person that they've been looking up to doesn't even do it themselves. It's also really hard to make money in this industry because it's hard to grow a following and you need one to make money. And to the girls who are young who already have a following on social media, try just being an influencer first. I can't do that now. Before I started posting about what I do for work, I got lots of brand deals, then ripped away. I've literally had companies say, sorry, we won't work with you. Your content doesn't align with our values. So even when it comes to being an influencer, that might be taken away from you too. If you're young and you want to do this job, try something else first. Just try anything. Try something. And to the creators who glamorize this job without educating, this job might be great for you. It's great for me. It might not be the best for the people that you're pushing it onto. People say bops shouldn't have opinions, but that's mine.
Even though this girl is an OnlyFans model, this is probably the only one that I can never hate because she's actually being honest, whereas as she was talking about, all these other creators are effectively grooming young girls. This is the only OnlyFans creator that I have ever seen that's like, hey, don't get into this right when you're 18. All the other ones are taking OnlyFans bonus subscriptions if they get other people who are freshly 18 to sign up. Yep, look it up. OnlyFans gives bonuses to creators who get freshly 18-year-old girls to sign up for the website. A lot of you guys know that a few years ago, I did not safe for work content. I never had an OnlyFans, but I ran it through my Patreon. And I'm somebody that's post-secondary educated. Twice. I have a bachelor's in funeral services and embalming, and I have an undergrad in addictions and disabilities. Do you think I will ever be able to use those post-secondary educations now? No, I won't. So I better fucking hope that social media works for me for the rest of my fucking life. And I'm 27. I have a long fucking ways to go. Thankfully, I've been viral for the last 5 years, but will I still be popping in the next 5? I don't know. If you want to get naked on the internet, there's a few things you need to consider. Number one, the man that you end up falling in love with may not choose you because family is the biggest influence in a man's life. And if the family don't like you and don't accept you, guess what? You probably won't end up engaged. When your brain develops, which it will, and you get to the point where you say, wow, this is degrading. I do not like this. I do not want to show my body to people. It will be too late. And you will feel like being naked on the internet is then your only fucking option. So you better make sure that you're able to get creative and make another living for yourself outside of social media, outside of OnlyFans. All it takes is for one photo, one video to leak, and you're fucked. You could do OnlyFans for 3 months, only make $100, and if one person leaked your photo, there goes the rest of your career for the rest of your life, no matter what you choose to do. A lot of girls in this industry have eating disorders. I know myself, I was severely anorexic. I was 108 pounds 2 years ago. And to the girls who are in it and find it lucrative and you're making a lot of money, if I can give you one fucking piece of advice, save your goddamn money. Save it. Because when I did not safe for work content, I was young. I was spending all my money. I made a total of $1.8 million. And I don't have that to show for it because you know why? It's called fast money for a reason, and you'll never be able to make it back as quick as you made it taking your clothes off.
Oh, but $1.8 million, that's awesome. Wasn't it worth it?
No, it wasn't, because although my children's education are both paid for, I have children. So what happens if one day they end up getting bullied because mama has nudes on the internet? Not to mention, I'm literally paying thousands of dollars each month to have a company scrub the internet. And it has to be done over and over and over and over again because people will repost it over and over and over again. I don't have a problem with OnlyFans creators because I don't know what put them in that position to begin with. I started doing not safe for work content because I was in the middle of post-secondary and the Premier of Alberta took away our funding. I had absolutely nothing to fall back on. I already had a place. I had a 2-year-old. Like, what the fuck was I gonna do? I was gonna end up homeless. What I do have an issue with is the girls who come on the internet and make it look like it's glamorized, like you're just gonna make a shit ton of money. They never talk about the risks. They never talk about what it's gonna do to your mental health. They never talk about the types of men that you are going to be around. The types of men that subscribe to OnlyFans content, like these people feel entitled over your body, and the moment that you fucking quit, oh, they're gonna be angry. They are going to be angry. This is detrimental to your mental health, so I suggest to any young girl, if you can do anything first, just do it, because the chances of you actually blowing up and making millions of dollars is very rare. So if you did it, make sure you save your fucking money and be honest about what it did to your mental health, and be honest to these young girls, because they deserve it. Thank you.